I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush. I'm actually, can I zoom you in? No. You can tell I'm not a YouTuber. I'm going into a warm caramel color. Is that a good explanation? I'm holding it at the back because I want this to be pretty precise. Jamie, you're fine. He is fine, I promise. He's just demanding my attention. Just back and forth circular kind of motions. I am almost at the end of the brush just because it's so much easier to use a lighter touch that way. And I'm not adding any more now. I'm just going to blend out what is on my lid by the circles. Blend it out, blend it out. If you struggle with this bit, I would take a skin kind of tone color, something similar to skin, yeah, and just go over the tops and make it blend a tiny bit more. I do a few different blending motions. See, this eyeshadow palette is, you know, so you can either end of the brush, just kind of wiggle in your natural crease. I always like to keep my eye open. Wiggle. You can do circles, or you can tap. Look at my eyeball. I think with this tones, my eyes look so much more blue. They look quite dull there, whereas they look a lot more... There's nothing wrong with my child, he's just being really needy. God, this whole barricading. Oh, I can't really cross my legs and jeans. Oh. Jeez. Yeah, sorry, I had to occupy the chair. I am going to try and find... Is this clean? Looks like it. A brush smaller. So that was the one I just used. This is a bit more dense. Still fluffy, but dense. This one's fluffy. I'm going into a dark kind of darker brown. God, I'm so out of breath. Whew. And I'm going to take this lower down in the crease. Again, at the end of the brush, just wiggling into my crease. Wiggle, wiggle. I apologize, guys. I'm a bit happy today. Don't worry about completely blending.
I got 92 on the state exam. Well, seeing as you're already so good.
show you a trick. So I'm going to go into my concealer. I'm going to make life easier. I'm going to a smaller brush, if I can find one. This is a lip brush, but I'll do the trick. And I'm just going to put concealer near my lash line, not in my eyelashes. Be sure to take it off your eyelashes if it gets in there. 3/4 of the way over. And then I am going to just double check that there's no, oh, there's some there.
Amazing. High five.
Okay, right. Look up.
Oh, I'm sure.
It transfers for you where your cut crease needs to go. So if you notice, I have hooded eyes, so when I kind of like open my eyes, you can barely see shimmer. Whereas if I do it like my natural crease is here, you can see it there. But if I do that technique and I look up, that's as much as you're going to see of the shimmer when I put it there. So that, yeah, so just so that you can see it when my eyes are open. So, oh shit. I went over it a tiny bit, but that doesn't matter.
Also, remember that none of your eyes are even, so these never look even for me. But they cut so much over. I'll just have to go back in.
And just tap over here. Then I'm going to go into this brush with nothing extra on it. I don't know what that is. And I'm just going to gently tap over here. And it's blending that in there. Blend it. Okay? It's like a gold kind of bronze with green in it. I've showed you guys it before. And then just, I hate using shimmers on a brush, but nails do not help with a cut crease.
You enjoying the party? Thank you for inviting me.
See the difference there?
I was just looking for something new. And I'm not a big fan of being chilly. Follow me.
Because I want to deepen this outer corner, I think I'm going to do a wing, but I'm going to do it with black eyeshadow. So it's a bit more smoky and messy. So I'm going to keep my eye open, and this waterline here, with my eye open, I want to tap it as an extension of that, and just tap. Get that line in first. Feels so informative right now. And then look down. Turn it round. Okay. I also like to go just to this eyeball color bit. There. And then I just am going to take
Is all that talk about abdication just gossip?
It's very hard now, isn't it?
I heard people
that in there. This will look immense on Sarah because she has the almond eye already, rather mine's really oval. I just want to tap that down slightly just to... See whale.
Seen him. His idea of fun is playing William Tell with the bow and arrow. He had a deal.
My child is chaotic. So, see under our eyes is where all our wrinkles are. And I hate to say it, we've all got them. So it creases under here. So you don't want a lot of product under there, which is why I've only put under here. And you'll notice my concealer is a lot lighter of a shade because we want to highlight this areas. So we're going to highlight up here to lift it. We're going to highlight under here to kind of brighten it. Just bit my tongue. Chin. Cupid's bow. And then nose. Okay. And under the eyes, I just want to
May I come in?
tap. Because I want the majority of the pigment
You don't mind that I'm staying for a few days.
here.
I do wonder whether
Because your mother asked me. And the truth is,
See?
never.
Right.
And I'm not sure you're over me.
please. We both know this isn't going to work.
At least let me help you with the benefit tomorrow. You need to make a good impression. You and I make such a fantastic team.
That benefit is to raise money for orphan children. It's not a PR opportunity.
You're being naive.
Tell me, Sophia, would you ever bother?
This powder smells immense. And just clean up that again.
I should have known. Every time we do a benefit.
Just gonna...
There is more to being king than just compassion. You need to be strong. You need to be a leader.
Okay. I'm going in with my bronzer. My delicious...
You're one of the strongest women I know.
This has been the hardest year of my life.
Bronzer.
Losing your father. Trying to be strong for Emily. Not
And I kind of want to go from the top of my eyebrow to the edge corner of my eye. And I just tap and swirl.
You need to have faith in yourself.
You don't want to go too low because you're going to drag your face down. Okay.
An example of hyperbole. Is it hyperbole if I said this is so boring, my head might explode?
This is where I change things up a bit. So I go into my bronzer on a huge fluffy brush. And I take it into here. And I take it up here. Because I want to incorporate my eyeshadow in with my face.
Now with the ball in 2 days, I need you and all the staff to step up.
See, that has just kind of like...
3 things here I need you to get.
Incorporated that into my face
He saw you and Emily on a toboggan.
nylon.
Is this true?
They were just having a bit of fun, Mother.
I wasn't speaking to you.
And I want to highlight
I'm so sorry. Enough.
this inner corner.
I know my children feel that I've been overprotective. Their impertinence.
Just bring this handle on the lower lash line. Again, basically at the end of the brush. Because I don't want too much here this time. I do like my eye smoky, but not too much. And I just want to rub it.
Great. Highlighter, my favourite. My Nabla highlighting brush. You will never find me without highlighter.
And this I like a tutorial trick, but right here.
Blusher brush, blusher, and stamp between there. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more highlighter because I can never have too much. This is the Vivo. And just popping it right here.
And hold out Divian Cure.
Just to give a little bit more.
It's there. And I want to just define my lip line.
I've gone slightly below on the bottom, but here I've kind of followed it. Alright, see where this highlight is here? I want to paint on top of that.
I assume he was going to give it to her.
Oh, she's great.
Stick. This is definitely too old. Back in with lip liner. Go over this edge. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare to edit. What are you doing? Fuck. He's gone through the barricade. Oh, fuck. And then I just want to go into a lip gloss.
The prince was adopted.
No way.
Yes, wait. A birth certificate, a fake certificate.
And that is it.